are you this morning, guys? Hey, what we have here is our new skinny buns. Just a really nice product. We have white whole grain, white whole wheat, and we have a multi-grain product. What we're going to do this morning is we're going to make a little breakfast sandwich. And what you always want to do, we're going to start out, we made a little bit of our egg patty here going on. We're going to lay that down, and sticking to the concept of the skinny bun of being only 90 calories, what we're going to do is we have a little egg, and we can use a nice egg beater. And we're going to use some really nice quality turkey. The other thing you want to do when you're going to build a sandwich like this is you're really going to want to use greens. Greens give you a lot of fiber. Use some Diker greens, some arugula, some spinach. You know what we're doing here this morning is just a little bit of arugula. I like also adding some flavor, and this can be a morning dish, is we're going to use some nice asparagus that we just lightly cooked off a little bit this morning. We're going to lay that on top of our sandwich. And then we're going to take some tomatoes and put that on top. We also have another thing that we use is a feta. We have very nice feta spreads. Feta spreads are a really good alternative to using cheeses because a feta spread is a lot less calories than normal cheeses. So we'll take that to add some nice flavor. We'll put that on top of our sandwich here this morning. And what we're going to do is take that, cover it up. Again, remember, always kind of take a look at what we're doing with the skinny buns. You want to keep those healthier, better for you choices of greens, turkeys, vegetables, a lot of different vegetables. Take that, cut it in half, slice it up, get it ready to go. Makes a beautiful, beautiful sandwich. So some really nice product, real nice flavor to it. You can grill that, you can wrap it, you can get that all ready to go. Again, 3 different flavors. 90 calories. It's a great, great product. Next thing what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about our flatbreads. We have a really nice flatbread here this morning, and it is our lavash. Lavash is such a versatile product. You can do a number of things with it. Lavash is a typical crack bread. It's very thin. You have bubbles on top. You can see the bottom. If you look at the way bread is done, you can see the lines in it. And what you definitely want to do when you see the lines in the product is you always want to roll, if you're rolling things, is you want to roll across it. So if your lines are running this way, you don't want to roll this way. You want to roll with that. Gives it a better, stiffer structure. What we're going to do right now is we're going to do just a little bit something fun. We have a number of things we're going to show you how to do that we have done already, but we're going to do a really quick, easy dessert. Now we're just using a basic canned pie and filling. And you can use canned pie fillings, you can use your own, you can use fresh apples, you can add cinnamon to it, you can do pumpkin pie, you can just about do any flavor, which really is a great idea because you can change with the seasons and add different flavors to it. So every day you can have the flavor of the day. You can sell this by the piece, you can sell it like the family slice. You can put this in a hot case. It works great in a hot case. It works great in a cold case, however you want to do it. What we do is a little apple pie filling. I like using some dried cranberries into here. It is known as some craisins. I do that for color. You can add a lot of different fruits into it. What we're going to do is take that, we're going to roll this up really nice, come through, and again, you try to keep it all inside. And what we're going to do is just top it with a little bit of some cooking spray or a little bit of butter, and you can do this and put this in your pan. We're going to lay it onto our flat grill. Always lay that seam side down first. The seam side down really works well because you want to seal that up. So we're going to get that done. While we're having that heat, it's going to only take probably about a minute or two to get that warm. And we're going to get our plate set up for it. And one of the things that you can see is what we're doing here is we did, with the lavash, we did a very nice thin crispy pizza. One of the things you want to remember when you're doing a really thin crispy pizza like this is less is better. We did a sun-dried tomato spread, pesto onto the bottom, and one of the nice things is you can use higher end cheeses. And for in your deli department, you can get people to taste those higher, more expensive cheeses because they can taste them, they can taste the flavor of them without having to buy a pound. What a great way to incorporate and bring people from other parts of your deli area in to have that flavor. And as you can see, we topped it again, staying with vegetables and just little bits and pieces, not a lot on there. And remember, when you build that, put your sauce down, a little bit of your great flavored cheese and your toppings. The other thing that we did here is we did a very nice, it's a peanut butter and jelly. Who doesn't like that? We did peanut butter and jelly with Granny Smith apples sliced very, very thin inside. Adds a great flavor to the inside. Now you could even take that and put it onto the grill and warm it up very nicely. You can do it like this. One of the nice things about this flavor profile, everybody knows peanut butter and jelly. We all love it. We have it here today and people are just eating it by the tons. Any flavored jelly you like. The apples add a nice crisp, add some nice fruit for your kids to eat. One of the nice things is you can cut at different thicknesses, different levels, so that if you have an older child that's eating it, you know, a little more peanut butter and jelly sandwich, smaller pieces for the younger children, you can put a little applesauce for them to dip on the side, whatever. Nice thing about it is when mom and dad go to eat, you're not having to cut things up for them, get it ready to go. You put this in front of them, it's ready. They know that flavor, you know they're going to love it. The other thing is if you know you do have children with allergies or something in the peanut butter, we have great hummus. Hummus is a great replacement right now. It's like the new peanut butter. So some new flavors that can go into that. Again, use the hummus like you would peanut butter. You can still add your jellies and apples. And because that hummus has got such a nice flavor to it, you know, it really works well and kids are loving it. So here's some of the other things right in back of us. We're just finishing up. You know, color onto this.